Behind me stands Thomas Jefferson, but his legacy here is more than what's written in stone. More than 2 centuries ago, Congress and President Jefferson helped answer a question that still defines this city today. Who protects the capital of the United States, and for what purpose? In 1800, the federal government relocated to Washington, D.C., a city still in its infancy. At the time, the capital was fewer than 10,000 residents, physically unfinished, geographically vulnerable, and critically, it lacked a structured defense system. The nation was deeply divided into 2 major groups, the Federalists and the Democratic Republicans. They argued over one question: how should the country be run? Tensions grew until the election of 1800, when Thomas Jefferson became president. The commanding generals of nearby militias belonged to a rival political party. Jefferson recognized that political conflict could escalate, leaving the capital vulnerable to armed coercion. But he also understood the capital's unique vulnerability. Washington, D.C. was not a state. It required a different solution. In keeping with the first militia system established in the 1790s, Jefferson supported and Congress authorized the establishment of a militia force specifically for the District of Columbia on May 3, 1802. He took a personal interest, hand-selecting its first officers and even attending their drills. This force was designed to defend the capital, operate under federal authority, and maintain a civilian-based structure. It was a new model, accountable to Congress and the President, not a governor. During the War of 1812, British forces advanced on Washington. Militia units mobilized alongside federal troops, but weaknesses became evident. The inconsistent training, limited coordination, and too many competing commands. The result? The burning of Washington. Federal buildings, including the Capitol, were set ablaze. It was a defining moment, and proof that defending the Capitol required more than intent, it required readiness. The events of 1814 forced a reckoning. President James Madison acknowledged the need for better systems to defend the Capitol. From that failure came clarity. 3 enduring principles emerged. The Capitol requires a dedicated and prepared force. Structure and coordination are essential, and the continuity of government depends on reliable security. The militia established in 1802 would evolve into today's District of Columbia National Guard. As our nation approaches our 250th anniversary, this story carries renewed meaning. The origins of the DC National Guard remind us of an enduring responsibility to protect not only a place, but the principles it represents. That responsibility did not begin with us, but it remains with us. Freedom does not sustain itself. It is protected. The District of Columbia National Guard, past, present, always ready, always there.